What's up, guys? I'm back with some more of that member content. Xen is looking really good. DXN is looking really good. I did a video yesterday talking about my strategy. My strategy, not what I think you should do, but my strategy, what I'm doing. Go check it out to see what I'm doing. And let's jump into it. So we got Xen up 28%, up to 8.9. Nice. DXN is 75. Looks like it's breaking out. Let's take a look at Xen first. So I talked about how yesterday, well, not yesterday, day before, in my memory video, I talked about how I'm watching this level right here, and we held it pretty good. And you know, the thing about Xen is it's got a lot of, at this point, it's got a lot of support. So, I mean, even if it breaks, I'm always talking about what happens. I'm always talking about the downside. At this point, I'm talking about the downside because it's went up a lot. So the downside is if it breaks here, it's got support here. And then if it breaks here, it's got support here. And if it breaks here, it's got support here. And then it's got support here. So it's just got a lot of support levels. So I'm not really trying to, be long-term bearish on Xen. I don't want to say I'm short-term bearish, but it's been a nice run. But it could keep going. It's one of those things that could keep going. I don't know. I just got to be prepared both ways. And I would say I'm very prepared to see it go up. And if it goes down, what changes with my strategy? Where would I start back buying Xen? Man, they have to go really, 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 really low for me to start buying it. Let's look at the daily chart. So let's pull up the RSI too. So yeah, looking at the RSI, it's overbought. There's a lot of volume, but it's overbought. So, I mean, I wouldn't buy Xen again until it got oversold. I'm just going to keep on minting it. Now, speaking of minting, I've been using ultrasound.money, but they're not updating the gas price correctly. So now I'm using blocknative.com/gas dash estimator. And this one is pretty accurate and it has Polygon too. And ultrasound.money, it wouldn't update on the tab. It wouldn't update the number. This one does update the number when you can just be on another tab and you can see it updating. So that's cool. So Gwei's cooled off a lot and they have the chart. Some people say, well, just use Etherscan. Etherscan doesn't have a chart. It doesn't have a lot of extra data. This one has the chart. So that's cool. I like seeing where it's been and what the lows are. So looks like 31 is the low. So let's look at DXN. DXN looks like it wants to break out. It's been trading in this range between 70. I mean, really, it's barely been in 73, but it's been trading in between 72 and 61 for the past week almost. And like I said, same thing for Xen. Now this is a younger chart, so it doesn't have as much trading data, but it does have support. It has support here. And I was curious if this was gonna, well, not yesterday, but yesterday, if it was gonna roll over and test this. And I was prepared to see DXN go below 50, break this support right here at 46, 45, and make a swing low and get everybody shook around 40. I would just buy more of it. But it looks like the bulls are returning where it's 75 breaking out above the support. So, today I want to see, of course, I've been burning DXN every day. Even when gas has been like in the hundreds and 60s, I still was burning. I'm prepared to see DXN go up. I'm sticking, like I've said, I'm going to just keep on burning. I'm taking everything that I earn with DXN and I'm taking it right back. So let's look at the pool. 76 billion, 76.8 billion. Now, what's interesting about yesterday's burn was lower, but we had more ETH accrued. So if we take this, we had a lower burn yesterday, but there was more ETH accrued. And that's because the gas fees were higher. So when gas fees are high, the burn will be lower, but the divs will be better. So it's just a beautiful mechanism. Like, this is so simple, but so genius. So I think people are loading up for the weekend, expecting gas to be lower. What time is it? We got about 7 minutes left on the clock. So we'll see what the burn does, see what we'll earn. While we wait on that, we'll look at Xen dashboard. Looks like the mentors are coming back. I haven't minted the Centurion while we're at 9. Let's go back to Xen real quick. Oh, not quite. Depends on what chart you're looking at. This is Xen ETH 1.8 in liquidity. Like, it's hilarious when people are saying, "Oh, but can you sell?" I mean, yeah, I can sell. Yeah, there's plenty of liquidity down there. 677 ETH, 1.2 million, only 562,000 worth of Xen. That's pretty bullish. And it's been staying, it's been staying like this. Actually, let's take a look at my other favorite site. Oh, never mind. It's not showing it like it used to, but yeah, it's not showing the right data because it's 1.8, but it's not showing. But this has been steadily climbing. If we could look at the real data, we could see the steady climb. Anyway, let's go back to here. So 8.7 trillion supply still. I mean, we're just holding at 8.7 trillion. The supply is not going up. And everybody's talking about this down here. Not everybody, but the haters. We're talking about this 420. I can't wait to see this update again and update and drop down. I don't know when they'll do that, but eventually it will. Let's look at the burn here. Yesterday we had, I think 80 billion burned. So it's not showing on, maybe it is, I don't know. But we're definitely in the red for today. This is about it's not as good as it. Whoa, look at that. Cost to mint, hopefully you guys, maybe not, I don't know. I haven't been minting. I didn't mint in this. I'm going to wait for it tomorrow. I'm going to mint though. I took profit on Xen in the area that we're in right now. And if you watched my video yesterday, I talked about how my logic is I can take 1 billion Xen and probably that's about 8,000. I could probably make, if I get some cheap gas, let's try and make one now and see how much it costs. Let's see here. So maxed out. We can get a Centurion for right now 1 ETH. So that's about 4.8. So that's about 4. We'll just keep it conservative. So I can get 4 Centurions. And a Centurion, it's going to get you about 3 billion Xen. So I'm going to make more Xen. So no matter how I look at it, 1 billion Xen, 3 billion Xen is going to always be better than 1 billion Xen. There's no way for me there's no other way. It depends on what the price is going to be. But even if I hold on to the 1 billion, it's still not going to be 3 billion. It's never going to be 3 billion. So that's kind of my logic behind that. Of course, I could hold the 1 billion and sell it when it goes up higher, maybe. But I think the best Xen is going to be this future Xen. And I think it's going to be I think this 3 billion is going to be worth way more than 1 billion. So that's just my logic behind it. But I didn't sell all my Xen. I still have Xen mints coming. I still have Xen that I'm holding liquid just in case we keep going up. Let's see what else we got here. So yeah, we're in the negative. People aren't staking as much. I've been doing some stakes. Every time I sell some Xen, I do a stake as well. It might have been a good idea to do some mints, some max mints, because this period right here, there's not going to be much sell pressure. So it's 10 o'clock. Let's check and see how much deals we got on the DB Xen here. 0.39. I think that's more than yesterday on this account. My other account is not much bigger, but it's bigger. Yesterday we got... Is it this one? No. Oh yeah. Is that it? Claim fees 0.49. Let's see. That's the same thing. Yep. Yesterday I got 0.49. Like I said, there's more ETH burned yesterday. So the deals were better yesterday. But what I'll do is I'll take this 0.39. I'll claim it. And then I'll go in this box right here and I'll say 40. Let's do 30. Now keep in mind, I have some Xen. Let's do it now. What's the price? Yeah, okay, let's just do it now. For example, this is what I'm doing. Let's claim this. Gas isn't too bad right now. Now I only have 0.08. So we'll say 40. Instead I have insufficient balance. Let's see how much Xen I have. I need a little bit more Xen. So let's just do like 39. All right, so it looks like 29 will do it. Now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna burn this. That should leave me with some change, yeah. I'm gonna burn this 72, because look, I have 72 right here. I got 74. And you'll notice that it sent pretty much all of it. Oh, not all of it, but a lot of it back. 0.2. It sent a little bit less than, maybe a little bit less than half. Let's see. And I'll take this 0.2 and I'll go buy Xen. I'll buy, let's see, 2.2. Come on, man. I'll buy 43. A little more than that, 0.22. And I get what? It's almost half of my Xen back. It's over half. So that way I'm in for this right here isn't accurate. Like, it's accurate, but it's not showing you the true cost. And I can't wait until, oh my God. Let me try it again. Anyway, I'll do it. But the cost, it's not anybody in the pool. Let's see. Let's go to Xen. This right here is actually lower than this because it's not counting the partially refunded. I don't think. So this person, it says 250, but they really probably only paid like 100, maybe less. I'm not sure, but I don't think this is showing the whole thing. I haven't checked. Maybe he updated it, but last I checked, this isn't factoring in what gets refunded. So I'm in for less than what it says, and I'm getting the deals from it automatically. So anyway, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Another thing I've been doing is, speaking of AVAX, I've been burning on Avalanche. Yeah, it's because it's got the lowest EA global rank, and it's got the EAA still. It's one of the only ones with the EAA. Moonbeam. I'm not sure about Moonbeam. It seems kind of dead over there. But it has the lowest global rank. And so that means that there's the most, you're getting the most Xen. So, and Polygon's taking off. Let's look at some of these other chains. Wow, so Xen on ETH is doing the best today. Phantom Zen's looking good. Let's check. Oh, that's DXN. It's just 100 in liquidity though. So yeah, with these smaller chains, I think the best strategy is just you're waiting on liquidity. So just nickel and dime it. That's what I'm doing. I'm just nickel and diming it when I'm bored, when I have nothing else to do. Just doing some transactions. Moonbeam DXN is at 8 cents with 100 in liquidity. You know, ETH proof of work, I'm not really messing. I don't see any way to get off of that chain. I mean, I might be overlooking it, but I'm not really messing with ETH proof of work. Phantom Zen. It's 9,000 in liquidity there. It's looking strong, but I mean, I wouldn't buy any. I just meant. And let's see, Matic Zen is pulling back. Finally, 100,000 in liquidity. Barely pulling back though. So, you know, a lot of people were asking me, why aren't you minting all the chains? I wish I would have been. I was so focused on ETH. So, you know, but I'm doing it now. So, and what's cool about doing it now is since everyone's been pushing the global ranks higher, the max terms are longer. So I'm still going to get a ton of Xen. I just got to wait longer. And, you know, we need to move Lonzo. I'm already waiting anyway for ETH. So that's where I'm at with it. You know, not spending too much time on these smaller chains because, like I said, you can't really do that much anyway because it's so small. You can like a Moonbeam Centurion is like 40 cents. So it's like you'll be sitting there all day and you can't even do the max. You got to do like 38 or something like that. Same thing with Avalanche. And you can try and force 100 or a max VN. You can try and force it, but I mean, it's your time. You know, I would only recommend it if you don't have anything else to do. Maybe play around with these smaller chains. But my main focus is ETH. And once I get done with everything on ETH, then I go fool around with these smaller chains. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like these member videos, make sure you click the join button. DXN pulling back a little bit. It wants to break out. We'll see. Looks like it's trying to turn a corner here. You know, it's trying to make some higher lows. We're gonna wait and see what the weekend does. All right, that's it. Bye.